I'm so glad that high school's done. Let me just look at this diploma in all of its glory. It's just so beautiful. On the left, drawing of my school, and on the right, my name. In fact, high school is actually pretty good. All the Wait a minute. Wait. High school wasn't even that good. The content, the people, it all sucked. I gotta tell someone.
Oh, heck no. So hold on real quick. Y'all really thought that I wasn't going to make a video on this? Y'all really thought that even after 2 uploads that this video was not coming? I know I was all like, oh, I'm so glad that high school is done. I'm gonna miss it, man. I really miss everything about it. No. In fact, I've anticipated this video ever since the start of senior year. Senioritis has just gone this quick. I am just so glad that high school is finally over. And shoot, now that I'm finally out of high school, I don't have to hide anything. I can say whatever I want about high school and the people in it too. And if you're one of these people from high school that watch my videos, if you know me and you know if anything applies to you, I know that you might get offended. And I hope you do. I've put up with a bunch of this bullcrap for 4 years. Pretty sure you can take it for about 5 minutes or so. And hold on. I know that I also have, some incoming freshmen, some kids that want to know why high school sucks. They've been told by everybody and their mother that it's going to be the best 4 years of their life. Spoiler alert, it's not. And why do I say that? I've done my time. I got my street cred. So I'm about to tell you guys why high school freaking sucks. Before we start off with this topic, we need to clear a few disclaimers. First off, every high school is different, right? Obviously, I am not downplaying one high school or another. However, it's pretty safe to say that high school is shaped in the way that even though some might be different, even though some might do stuff different, all bullcrap's all the freaking same. Disclaimer number 2, that high school is going to be the best 4 years of your life, and that you're going to make all your best friends in high school, and how you're going to make the best memories. Oh, I had some good memories, alright, but for every good memory, there's probably 5 bad memories that I had as well. If high school were the best 4 years of your life, even after college, I feel sorry for you. Because you've probably peaked. You will probably hit the wall in the next 5 to 10 years. Which leads into disclaimer number 3. I'm not downplaying your experience. You probably, for people that are watching, you probably had a good experience in high school. Probably way better than me. And that's totally fine. And this is a ranting video, so obviously I might just downplay your experience. Hold on, I need to change the location real quick. So for most high schools, school usually starts around the times of 8 and 8:30. Usually it doesn't end until 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. For the record, that's too freaking early. In my high school, a bunch of people shut up late. And this is for a bunch of factors, actually. According to research, teenagers are geared to stay up late, right? Since you have high schoolers that are like 14, 15, all the way up to the age of 18. Everybody is hitting puberty at a certain time. We need to wake up later in order for us to go throughout the day. When we wake up too early and we don't get enough hours of sleep, that's gonna make us feel sluggish throughout the entire day. And for a moment, let me just talk about how my school is structured. We have the freshman academy, right? All of the freshmen are put into one building where they're going to go for all of their core classes. Whereas if they want to take an elective, it could probably be on the other side of school to the freaking ends of the earth somewhere. And we only have 3 to 5 minutes to actually transport to these classes. And for one of my friends, she had like social studies or something. And then her next class was art, right? She had to go from one class to the other in the span of 5 minutes, when obviously walking to that other class would take more than 5 minutes. Eventually, she got ISS because she would get to class late. Need I say more? To be put in simple terms, high school opening times are outrageous, and kids do not have the sleep cycle to be able to compete with these opening times. Therefore, when we're tired, we get to class late, and it just doesn't end well for anybody. Okay, let's go back to the room. Wait, I said the room! Thank you, that's way better. With the exception of 4 classes, Pardon my language, but I barely learned shit in high school. And that was just because a lot of classes that I was in were just so boring. I didn't like the teacher, or the content was just not challenging enough for me. And I was in honors classes. If the content is not that challenging, something is wrong. And don't even get me started on the tests that there are in high school. And I think we can all agree when I say that tests just suck. Don't get me started on the ACT and the SAT. Hold up. You want to see something? Hold on. I think it's here somewhere. Alright, so we have an ACT prep guide and an SAT prep guide. Never waste your money on this bullcrap. It's a bunch of crap, literally. Because I've taken the ACT and the SAT twice. One time when I didn't study them, and one time where I did. I made a fairly decent score. I'm around the 1200 on the SAT, and around the mid-20s on the ACT. Even after I used those study guides, I really saw no change in my score. But for all you guys that are probably upperclassmen going to be juniors or coming into high school, never waste your money on ACT prep books. This is my favorite topic. This is people that are in high school. I couldn't just keep this to just one section, so I'm going to have 3 sections that I cover when it comes to high school people. You have your different high school people, then you have the high school relationships, oh boy, and then you have the teachers and everything else. So with high school people, it's pretty much self-explanatory. That you have your jocks, that you have your nerds, that you have your emos, that you have etc, etc, etc. And for a bunch of sports teams at my school, everybody had their own clique. For me, I had a bunch of friends that I hung out with, and I hung out with probably at least one person in every single group. Heck, I probably hung out in every single one of those groups at least one time. Never really belonged to a certain group. I mean, I played football for 4 years. And just a tip, playing football does not get you laid. I played football since I was in 8th grade, still a virgin, but also proudly too. And the thing about these different types of cliques is that they are very exclusive, meaning that if you even look their direction, you can talk to them at lunch. You can talk to them in the classroom and everything. But if it ever comes to them actually having a relationship with you, you're crazy, dude. They all hate each other. Deep down inside, they may say that they love everybody. The thing about these different groups, whether it's the track team or whether it's the football team, everybody deep down inside either hates somebody in that group or they just hate everybody in the school. Next thing I also want to get into is relationships. Not having a relationship in high school is the best thing that you can do if you are not in a relationship right now. It's a universal truth. High school relationships don't last. These relationships are just probably the most fake, most shallow relationship that I have ever seen. Only reason two people will probably get into a relationship because they're horny as hell. You look on Snapchat and literally everybody will have their little mood pictures, their little mood posts. Nigga, you ain't wanting a relationship, you just horny as hell, dude. Just be honest about it. Don't lead all these girls on saying how, oh, you want commitment. And then even with that, girls chase these guys actually thinking that, they have substance and that these girls are going to be treated right in these relationships. Guys end up being complete buttholes. What do you see in this guy? And the thing about high school girls, it's just so funny, is that they always go into damage control about these guys. Oh, he's abusive to you?
Damage control rushing to the ring.
Oh, he's just objectifying you?
Damage control rushing to the ring.
Some people might just be saying that, it's an exaggeration. I've seen it so many times. I've seen so many girls. I'm a pretty good person. I'm straight up with my intentions. But I'm straight up with my intentions. I think I could treat these girls right. I could give them a good relationship and a good lasting. Can I help you? What are you doing? What? No, I'm just talking about how I can treat these girls right other than these other dudes in the relationship. You're not gonna get any girls. You are literally the neediest person that there is. Every time a girl texts you, you literally take a second to reply. You are so on about them replying back. And you literally ask them for every single thing. Not even that, you don't even know how to start a conversation, dude. Okay, then why don't girls date me then? Why don't they? Because you are a nice guy. Girls want, here we go with the nice guy thing. Girls want an alpha male, dude. They want somebody that's gonna make them laugh. They want somebody that's going to give them that sense of mystery. Those jerks over there, they ain't giving that. Okay, okay, yeah, I am nice. I'm sorry for treating them right. Man, whatever, dude, man. Continue your video, bro. I'm out. Trump 2020. Anyways, there's also just so much drama when there's in high school. And the thing about this drama is that nobody freaking cares. There was this one transgender kid that we had in my graduating class, and the science teacher was giving a roll call. Her name was Kaden, right? The science teacher, she's nice. She doesn't know better. She says to the kid, you don't look like a Kaden to me. So then her and all of her friends get butthurt all over Facebook, and they're going like, oh, we need to wear blue. We need to stand against the injustice, the misgenders.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
But you know what I hate but you know what I hate most about high school? The fact that you have these snobby kids that they think, oh, everything's gonna be so better in college, that they're so better than everybody, that they're just ranting about high school, and they just rant about every single thing that they didn't like, and they think that it's universally bad. Look, high school sucks. It was not the best 4 years of my life. But you know what's best about high school? The fact that you're still a teenager. The fact that you're still a teenager, you don't have a bunch of responsibilities yet. Sure you might get a part-time job, but you're not helping pay the bill. You might be paying for that first car that you get. And depending on just what parents you have, you'll be able to drive everywhere with that car. And the best thing about high school is that those friendships might not last, or they might just be fake. Y'all can all be fake together, because this is going to be the last 4 years that you guys are actually going to be kids. So for any incoming freshmen or for any underclassmen, listen to everything that happened, because a lot of this stuff does happen in high school. But at the same time, you don't have to be with it. There are bound to be at least 8 to 10 kids just like you with the same mindset. Surely y'all can all just hang around, eat at lunch, and talk about what y'all don't like about high school, and all in all, you can still have a great experience. I mean, it's just that, no, high school actually still sucks.